Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to GBear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. I'm sorry I haven't posted in a while. My bandwidth was short, and I've had a little thing going on with my stomach. So tonight I'm making some comfort food, and going to have some chicken with rice, and just see if that settles in a little bit. Anyway, I wanted to let you know that I'm still alive here. You're looking at my garden, and you see everything is looking good in here. Just happy as can be. All except for my plum tree and my peach tree. Both of those look like they're not doing very well. And I bend on the branches and they're still flexible. They're not dry, so I think there's still life in there. We'll see if I can get those to kick back. My pear tree is full of blossoms. My apple tree, no blossoms yet, but the leaves are really starting to fill in, and new fresh branches coming up off the bottom. Everything else in here is looking good. I got some, I think these are tomatoes that I just sprinkled the rest of a bag into and see if they came up. So if they are, I'll have to separate those out, and I'll leave one in this bucket and maybe even two. But I don't really need that much more, because I do have 2 tomato plants here. I have 2 over there, and I have 4 in a row right going down there. So that should give me plenty of tomatoes, and they are different varieties of tomatoes, but I'll have plenty of tomatoes that way. Cilantro is looking great, and I'm going to bring some of that in and put it in with my chicken and rice. It gives that little added layer of flavor. Carrots look like they're almost ready to start plucking some out of there. The onions are doing fine, and my Walla Wallas are doing fine. Beets, I've got a couple ready to pick, and I've got a whole bunch of new ones coming up down there. Kale's still doing fine. Some more cilantro down there. It looks like I got a couple of tomato plants coming up there. I think those are the same seeds I threw in over there. I just dropped 2 in here, and I figured out this is all lettuce down here that I planted along the edge. I figured, what the heck, I'll have a couple of heads of lettuce in there. Onions doing great, carrots doing great, trees doing great, and they threw some burpless cucumber plants in with the trees and in with the potato pots, and I can let those grow out of there and drop down onto the ground here and just grow along the ground. It won't bother anything. I've got a couple of flowers already showing up on my broccoli plants. You can see those right there in the center, and the corn over here is looking okay. This is 2 different varieties. They're both yellow hybrids, but I split them together just to see how that works out. And of course, these pea plants are doing great. And the other thing I wanted to show you before I cut this one short and head back in is my pole beans have sprouted right along my corn here. You can see them popping up there. There should have been 2 in between here, but they never popped up. There's another one there. That side hasn't popped yet. There's another one right there, and this side didn't pop. But then come down here, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I got my corn seeds popping right there. 1, 2, 3, and there should be, oh, there's another one right there. There should be two seeds at every 1 foot interval going down to where my shard is. So we'll see if the rest of those come up. Lettuce is doing great. I pluck a couple off there every now and then, and the tangerine tree has got a lot of fresh new growth on it. But I do have to, I have my new shade cloth that like this one here, and I'm going to put that one starting right at the end of this one and bring it down this side, because that's the dominating wind side, and I do get a lot of things blowing over. Right now the wind is coming from that direction and moving things around in here. I hope none of it drowned you out. Let's go over and see Rosemary and her toddler. They're doing fine. Rosemary's really growing. I guess she's been eating after that birth. Anyway, yeah, I know, lady's gonna say that's not funny, but I'll send her to Jenny Craig. Whatever. All right, that's all for today. I'm gonna shut this one down and We see all my trees looking pretty decent over there. I hope they don't get too dried out from the transplant. But I'll get some more shade cloth on here. I'm going to put one more big one on that end. I'm going to put the small one there, and I'm going to put one more small one wrapping from here down this corner, just to give it all that protection from the dominating wind side. All right, that's it. GBear reminding you, please give me a thumbs up down there. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. All you have to do is click on subscribe. And as soon as you do, a little bell will pop up with a little note beside it that says, tap the bell if you want notifications. And that will notify you by email every time I post a new video, so you don't miss anything. GBear signing off.